Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the month of 18. So I'm going to be doing things just a little bit differently because it is the season of love. So hopefully you guys get lots of love in read. I'm going to be doing a different spread because I want to just kind of experiment with things. If you guys prefer this new spread, then please comment and let me know. If you prefer the older way of doing things with the other spread I usually do, comment and let me know which one you guys prefer. Okay, so also if you would like a private reading with me, all the information you need is in the description link, and all that social media information is also on the screen, so you can go ahead, follow me. And yeah, so let's get into your reading. Hi Sagittarius, so let's see what's been going on. So usually I don't do reversals, but the Ace of Cups came out in reverse, and this happened, I think it was for Capricorn's reading as well, with a different card. It came out reverse. So you know, if you watch my readings normally, you know I don't really do reversals, but it came out in reverse. So I feel like this is an important message. I feel like a lot of you have been crying lately, okay, and I feel like you guys have just been really emotionally wounded, and you've got to let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So you've drawn on friends to kind of help you deal with things, but it's like with the sun as well, it's like things, yeah, okay, you've shed a few tears, but you're kind of getting through it, and you will have a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Okay, for some of you, this just means that you need to have confidence. You know, it's almost like your tears will dry, but I do feel as though you guys have been, you know, like deeply crying lately, or you've been really emotionally upset or emotionally drained. And for some of you, you may be feeling a lack of love for someone as well. It's like maybe you're falling out of love with somebody as well. And again, you've been asking your friends for support. So I feel like it's been a very emotional time for you. So in your present, you have make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And here we have traditional viewpoints on methods, spiritual organisation, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. And we have the Six of Wands. So I feel like someone here could be paying you attention. It could be someone new, it could be someone from the past, but it's like here we have unity, which represents the Hierophant. So the Hierophant can speak about commitment, that kind of thing, marriage. So I feel like someone, possibly a Taurus, because unity can represent Taurus as well. But I feel like there's someone that's been trying to get your attention because they want some kind of commitment, and someone is really trying to make the effort with you. Or maybe you've been trying to get someone else's attention, but I feel like someone is recognizing they want a commitment with you, and now they're ready to make the effort, or you're ready to make the effort. So in your future, you have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally, and you've got the Emperor. So this would be an Aries for some of you as well. Now I feel like you're really trying to be in control of what's going on in your life. You know, you guys here with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you have been through a lot. And now I feel like you kind of want to control things so that you don't get hurt again. You also have the Seven of Water, complex decision, need to do research, stop procrastinating. So you're thinking about what it is that you want. And I feel like you're trying to get a grip on the situation. For some of you, you're making a decision about an Aries, or an Aries will be making a decision about you. You know, but I feel like either way, with the Emperor, it can be that, you know, this is someone who's kind of controlling, and they're saying let go of control issues. So it may be that your love interest has been a little bit controlling, or it may be you, Sagittarius, that's, you know, trying to you know, be in charge of the situation, and that's not a bad thing. But here they're saying just loosen the grip a little bit, okay, and you need to make some kind of decision, and you need to stop procrastinating. Okay, so hopefully that resonates with you and you know what I'm speaking about there. So your obstacles are chemistry, and there was another sign that had this in the same position as well. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And you've got the Five of Water, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in the situation, crying over spilled milk, and the Ten of Swords. So there has been some past betrayal, okay? You know, and this kind of makes sense as to why the Ace of Cups is in your recent, the Ace of Cups in reverse is in your recent past, you know, because you feel like someone is losing attraction for you, or you be losing attraction for someone, or you just be like generally worried or feeling like someone isn't really having much chemistry with you anymore, with this coming up as a barrier. And it's like you're feeling deeply hurt by this. And, you know, you've got the Five of Water, which is that cup in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, where, okay, let me see if I can find it. So the Five of Water is this cup here. It's the same as the Five of Cups. So this is coming up as a obstacle. So it's like, it's not that you're being too sensitive, but it's like things aren't as bad as what you think. Okay, you're definitely feeling saddened, feeling not have gone the way that you want. And you're definitely feeling hurt by this. But what it's saying is you're not focusing on the positive, okay? Instead of focusing on the things that haven't gone right, i.e. mourning these 3 cups here, focus on what you still have and what is going right, you know, the 2 cups here. So that's kind of the obstacle, you know, you've been hurt, and again, you know, you've got some regrets about something, you're not sure how you feel about this person anymore. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. So the factors in your life at the moment is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And you've got the Six of Earth, gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. So I feel like you're definitely getting to know someone here, okay? It could be as well, a factor to you is you have been hurt, and you may be withdrawing your innermost self to somebody, or you be kind of masking it. And the reason why I say that is because as an obstacle, it's like you want to get to know somebody, but I feel like due to someone being hurt, it's like you're not creating this bond because you're not allowing anyone in. It may be the other person that's being a little bit difficult to get to know, but that's kind of the picture I'm getting. And it could be that you're focusing on work, or you even be spending time with this person and getting to know them. But I'm seeing, you know, that you're kind of burdened by something at the same time. So it's like you're chilling with somebody, but, you know, you've got things in the back of your mind with the Ten of Wands, and it's like you're deeply burdened by something. You know, it may be that you're working a lot as well. You know, it does say new career opportunities. So it may be that you're trying to get balance between getting to know someone and working. I'm seeing all kinds of things here. I feel like you're balancing your love life with work, and, you know, you're trying to get to know someone, but it's like you're not sure. Maybe this person has hurt you in the past and they're trying to come back in, and you're just like not sure. So there's different things here. I feel like you have a lot of factors at the moment. So their factors, they have flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So this person is willing to, you know, initiate things. They are willing to extend their heart to you a little bit in a flirtatious way anyway. And you've got the Dreamer, which represents the Fool. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So they want to take a risk with you, because with the Wheel of Fortune, they definitely believe that things can move forward, that things are going to turn out good between you both. It's like they do have a lot of faith in you, Sagittarius. But I feel like the issue is because you have been so hurt. I mean, look at these energies. You have been so hurt. It's like you're really guarded and you're just not allowing anyone in. And if you combine that, for those of you that are working that are working lots and are kind of burdened by that, you know, or have like emotional burdens, you know, like you're still feeling way down emotionally. Yeah, I feel like this person is trying to have success, but it's like you have such a guard up, is what I feel like. So your wants, you have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and you have the King of Water and the Star. So you are willing to give it a chance, but this person is going to have to jump through hoops to get to know you, is what I feel like. But you do at the same time want to open your heart and mind to those around you. And you've got the Star, which can represent an Aquarius. For some of you, maybe this is an Aquarius. But it's like you're starting to have hope again. And the Star also is representative of healing as well. So, and what I like is the Star is also wish fulfillment as well. So it's like you're hoping to open your heart to somebody. You're hoping to give someone a chance. So you're hoping someone is going to give you a chance and they're going to open their heart to you. So I feel like with everything that's gone on, I feel like this person is going to have to open their heart to you before you open your heart to them. But yeah, I feel like you definitely want to open your heart, okay? And you do have some kind of faith in the situation, you know? So, and you do want to kind of give it a chance. For some of you, it's an Aquarius or a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer with the King of Water. So some of you are thinking about giving an Aquarius a chance or a water sign a chance. So what they want, they're thinking about things from the past. They want to go to a deeper level with you. They kind of trust their intuition, and again it goes back to this Wheel of Fortune energy, where they're willing to take a risk because they generally feel like things could work out for the better. Okay, so I feel like they have a intuition about you, which they know that they could have something good with you, and they're keeping an open mind. They potentially even see you as a soulmate, even though you might be different to what they're used to. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So they're keeping an open mind, or they want you to keep an open mind with them. And they're thinking about, you know, positive memories, things like that from the past. And I feel like they're actually thinking about how much they do feel about you and the bond that you two have. You know, if you look at these cups, here, and then the Queen of Water, this is all about love, Sagittarius. This person is really thinking about how much they love you. This is honestly beautiful. You know, again, it may be a water sign here, but I feel like this person is really in their emotions. So your crowning energy, you have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And you have the Eight of Fire, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may be receiving messages from an earth sign. I feel like you guys, it doesn't have to be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could generally just be any sign. It may be that this person is going to message you, but with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like this person takes their time. So you will receive communication, you will receive messages, this person will contact you. But even though the Eight of Fire represents things moving really quickly, it's almost like they're approaching you, but they're kind of taking their time. And the way I'm seeing this is it's like they message you, but it's almost like they might take their time messaging back, that kind of thing. But you will definitely get some kind of message. And I feel like if you're dealing with a earth sign, that's how it's going to be. And the way to deal with this person is to be playful, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. But for those of you that aren't dealing with an earth sign, it could just start moving a lot quicker for you. But I do definitely see a lot of communication coming in for you. So in your outcome, you have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And you've got the Hermits. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery, and you've got the High Priestess. So you are definitely here with the Hermit. I feel like you're not revealing anything about yourself to this person. For some of you, you do have new love coming in, and you are just not revealing anything about yourself. You're being closed off. For some of you, this new love could be a Virgo, so pay attention to new love. But I feel like with the Hermit, you're being kind of not guarded, but you're being closed off. You're keeping yourself to yourself, and you're not revealing anything about yourself to this person. So it's like you're keeping your cards close to your chest, kind of thing. So, right, so let's start clarifying. So, I want to find out, first of all, why you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You know, because this is a deep hurt here. It's either like, again, as I was saying in the beginning, with the Ace of Cups, it's almost like you guys have just been crying, or you're falling out of love with somebody. So, or you're just really deeply hurt. Okay, this literally jumped out the Page of Cups. So you guys have been, you know, in your emotions a lot lately. So clarification on the Ace of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, it's like you'll be dealing with someone that's a little bit unbalanced, or you'll be feeling a little bit unbalanced, or someone here has more than one option, and maybe it came to light because you did have the Sun card here as well. So now I'm kind of getting a bigger picture here with the Sun. Maybe some of you found out that your partner had someone else, or maybe, you know, you've had more than one option and this person has found out, and then it's kind of left you in your emotions and feeling kind of upset. So it'll be down to a third party situation. Clarification on the Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of you almost feel like this here is the kind of energy of someone that's been crying themselves to sleep. You guys have really been having a tough time lately. I don't think I want to clarify that anymore. But yeah, yeah, I feel like crying yourself to sleep over a lost love, or due to a third party situation. Maybe it came to light, or maybe some of you have realised, look, I need to make a choice now. Or maybe there's just a lack of love and this is what is making you upset. Okay, so unity. So let's clarify unity here, which again represents the Hierophant in the traditional tarot deck. So clarification on unity. So someone wants to offer you some kind of commitment, but you're really guarded. Maybe that someone has hurt you and maybe cheated on you. Again, take what resonates with you. Not everyone's partner is cheated on them. That's not what I'm saying. But this resonates for somebody. And now this person start paying you attention again. They want to come back and offer you commitment, but you're guarded. Or it could be vice versa. Maybe you're approaching someone for commitment, but they're guarded. It can work either way. So why is Sagittarius guarded? I feel like you're guarded because it could be that you've got yourselves together now. You know, it's like you've had a lot of sleepless nights, crying yourself to sleep maybe, and now it's like you've got your shit together and you're not willing to let anyone mess that up for you, and you're kind of guarded. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, for some of you it may be an earth sign that you're guarded about. You know, but I feel like Sagittarius has been working hard. They've been focusing on their money, and they're like kind of guarded. Again, it would just be a earth sign that you're guarded with. So let's have a look at the Seven of Water. What is this decision? What is this decision that Sagittarius have to make? Clarification on the Seven of Water. Yeah, so you guys are just literally taking your time. And here it says stop procrastinating. So either some of you have got options, or there's a decision that has to be made, and you guys are really sitting there kind of having a time out. Clarification on the Seven of Water. So for some of you it could be money related, but I feel like someone could be offering you a fresh start and you're just like, is this really what I want? It could be love, it could be work as well. It could be that some of you are even thinking about moving, and there's a complex decision surrounding love, money, home, that kind of thing. So, but the advice is, don't rush in your decision, but you need to make your mind up kind of as soon as possible. You know, Spirit is saying, stop procrastinating. Okay? There's a brand new start. There's a brilliant new opportunity that the universe is handing to you. If you look, this hand is kind of like coming out of a cloud and it's holding a pentacle. So for some of you, this could be a money opportunity, career. It could be love. But when we deal with pentacles, we think about things that have a lot of potential for growth. So this could be a secure, like a secure commitment that someone is actually offering For some of you, I feel like it's a job opportunity and you're just like, do I want to take this job? Don't I? That kind of thing. So let's have a look at, what do I want to clarify next? Okay, let's clarify new love. Clarification on new love. Okay, so it's like, I feel like somebody wants to come back. Someone is feeling left out in the cold, and you've got the Hermit as well. But this person still has feelings for you. For some of you, it's like you're leaving someone out in the cold and then a soulmate comes along. So for some of you, you just need to leave someone in the past. You know, use your intuition here as well and take what resonates with you. But I feel like you have left someone in the cold. There's opportunity for new love. There's so many things going on for Sagittarius. To be honest, you may have a soulmate that you're leaving out in the cold, and this person is approaching you with new love. Like, honestly, this is just, there's a lot going on, Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, clarification on the Two of Cups. Yeah, so it's like there's a soulmate that you're having regrets over. It may be that you have new love as well, but you're kind of leaving it out in the cold because you're still focused on an ex-partner. Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at earth, air, fire, water and see what's going on for you that are dealing with earth, air, fire and water signs. Okay, so we have earth, water, fire and air. So earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius that are dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what is going on in the month for Sagittarius who are dealing with earth signs? What's going on for Sagittarius? Okay. Yeah, so this person will be offering you something, but it's almost like you're turning it down, or you're just not happy with this person. What's going on for Sagittarius who are dealing with earth signs in the month of... Okay, for some of you, there's either a transformation or an ending. Okay, I feel like some of you just be like walking away, or this person be offering you commitment, but it's like, no, I'm not actually interested, and then there's some ending. Sagittarius who are dealing with earth signs, Sagittarius who are dealing with earth signs for the month of February 2018. Yeah, so maybe this person has kind of been sneaky and they come back this time around and they offer you something and you're just like, no, and it's like, I'm done. Okay, why is the Death card here? Clarification on the Death card. For some of you, this person's not actually giving you what you need emotionally. The King of Swords is someone who's emotionally detached. For some of you, you could be choosing an air sign over an earth sign. So you may be choosing an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra over a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And that's why you're ending things with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because they've just been sneaky in the past, and you know, you're moving on to an air sign for some of you. If it's not a air sign, it's just you're moving on and ending things because this person's just emotionally cold and detached. So what about Sagittarius who are dealing with water signs? So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. What about Sagittarius who are dealing with water signs? Sagittarius who are dealing with Pisces, Scorpio. So there's going to be some kind of movement. Things are going to go in the right direction for those of you that are dealing with water signs. So there's some progress made. Sagittarius who are dealing with water signs. Okay, but it's almost like hard work. So why is the of Wands here? Why is there Wands here? Either you're burdened or this person is burdened, but there's a turnaround. Yeah, okay, this person is thinking about you a lot. This person is literally like really weighed down by thinking about you, or you be weighed down by thinking about this person. But again, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so this means that things are going in your favour. So one more card for Sagittarius who are dealing with water signs for the month of... Oh, okay, two cards came out. So you've got the King of Cups, so, you know, definitely water signs. This person is offering you emotion, and the Empress is a pregnancy card. So if you're dealing with a water sign, some of you be falling pregnant, or it's just the overall situation that turns around and it kind of becomes a lot more abundant and there's big progress that's made. So what about Sagittarius that are dealing with fellow fire signs? Leo, Aries and fellow Sagittarius. So Sagittarius who are dealing with fellow fire signs for the month of June. Success. Okay, so there's some kind of stability, there's some kind of commitment that's made. Yeah, I like this. Okay, partying, that kind of thing, it's all good. So Sagittarius who are dealing with fellow the Magician. So you guys are making this happen. Your ship's coming in. So I'm not going to pull any more cards for those of you that are dealing with fellow fire signs, because things honestly look really good. Okay, there's movement, things are moving forward, your ships are coming in, there's manifestation, stability, it's really good. Okay, so what about Sagittarius who are dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra? Okay, the Queen of Cups just jumped out. So someone is offering emotion. So it may be you, it may be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So what about Sagittarius who are dealing with air signs for the month of 18? What about Sagittarius who are dealing with air signs for the month of 18? So there's some kind of message, there's new exciting adventures, that kind of thing. Why is the Page of Wands here? Okay. I would approach this person with caution there, offering emotion, but the devil's in the detail here. Okay, it maybe they have some kind of fire sign on the side. Clarification on the Page of Wands and the devil. Okay, so I feel like this person is really kind of driven, or you're really kind of driven, but I feel like, to be honest, I feel like it's going to be very kind of sexual, to be honest. I do see some kind of balance. I see like a lot of drive, but I see someone being kind of I see someone being very determined. But it's, yeah, okay, so this person is really trying to get attention from you. Yeah, it's not bad, but I would just maybe try and slow things down a little bit with this person, because I feel like it's gonna be really kind of I feel like this person might try and move things too quickly, and it might just be like a sex only thing with the devil. And with the Chariot, there's definitely movement. It's like you're in control of the situation, and there's new like adventures, and they're offering things emotionally. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here for Sagittarius and air signs? Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here for Sagittarius and air signs? Okay, so you've got Temperance, which is you. So I feel like you are trying to kind of wait for perfect time, and you're not trying to rush into anything physical, and this person could just be a little bit pushy in terms of intimacy. But overall, I think things are good. You're in control of the situation, but don't offer up anything that you're not ready for, if that makes sense. So when you're dealing with air signs in the month of you know, just be a little bit cautious, because this person may be expecting things to move a lot quicker than what you're ready for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a brilliant, and I'll see you for reading. Bye, Sagittarius.